what's up, guys? Joshua Danger here, and this is Farm Sim 2025. Which I want to say thank you guys for being a part of the best and coolest fucking farm simulator and farming simulator channel out there. So that being said, how's everybody doing? Let's get hype. Which, just to let you guys know, this is actually on Xbox. Ooh. And it's a little bit loud. Hold on, I want to see a couple of functions here. Alright. There we go. That's easy enough. So, if anybody wants to be a part of the coolest damn stream of all time, Farm Sim 2025, aka Farm Sim 2020 or 25, just let me know. Because I do want to treat this like it's a treasure. Appreciate whoever popped in. Thank you, my friends. So that being said, you know what? I might give it a little extra. Little extra oomph. Just a smidge. Perfect. Usually like it about 1.4. Let's start a career. Never seen this one, so let's see what we get here. Let's start with Sharon Center, Ohio. It should take me a minute here. I appreciate everybody for being a part of the coolest stream of all time, which this might not be the coolest in everybody's opinion, but it is the coolest in mine. So, let's go. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, we could go that way. Let's go a little bit longer. Kind of like, yep, fucking party on top, or classy on top, party in the back, baby. Gotta get myself a beard here, because beards are weird. Mine's pretty weird. Let's see if we could get a color there. Let's make that almost completely black. That looks better. What should we go with? Definitely not going cowboy. Or a beekeeper suit. What do you guys think? Should I go Case IH or should I go John Deere, baby? Ooh, I thought that was sleeveless. Damn. Let's see. What do you guys think? John Deere? John Deere or Case IH? I'm kind of a Case IH kind of guy because I do like my international harvesters. And to be totally honest, fuck Kubota. Not even worthy of the shit I wet my ass with. God. You got green or you got red. You got your choice. Which, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards... Let's go, let's go, let's go! I just lost some I just lost the streamer. Fuck it. I'm going IH. Definitely not going jorts. Definitely feeling no. Definitely not feeling the golf pants. Oh, screw it. Let's go with it. What are we looking at for boots? Need some good, strong work boots. You know what? Let's go with those. Actually, let's go with those. Alright. We start out with $100,000 cash. Let's see. How much is a brand new truck? Or 100. Girl haul. $22,000 for a fucking truck. I should say 22,000. Oof. That's a little outrageous if you ask me. Yeah, we might have to make some money pretty damn fast. You know what? Screw it. Let's get the AGR. Yeah, let's get that a little bit lifted. We're gonna have to mow a lot of... 100 bucks ain't gonna kill us. Thing got a tow hitch on the back. Yeah, we're gonna need a trailer hitch there. Alright, let's go with it. God, they made this a little fucking complicated. You know what? Yeah. 513 JDX. How much is that gonna cost? You know what? That's fine. We got $77,000 to play with. Let's see. Can we get a trailer? Let's go get a trailer. And a lawnmower. Matter of fact. Golly. Let's see. Don't have that much money. There we go. Let's see. Well, we definitely got $12,000. Sup, Amers? There we go. I don't know how I feel about this. Thank you, Batgirl, for the bits. How you doing, homie? Ugh. Cool, Batgirl. I hope you have fun. Alright. Oh shit. Let's see, where's my... Alright, all I gotta do is go straight. On this. Oh, I bet it is, Macro. I hope you have a blast. I don't know how I feel about this game so far. I wonder, is this actually my property too? It must be. Oh. Let's see. God, we got some really nice equipment here. God damn, that's a fuck. What the fuck is that? Fucking Massey Ferguson. Oh shit. Okay, so we got a Massey. Another Massey. We got a Massey Harvester. This is a Brettel K10S. What is that? This looks like another Kinsey mulcher. God damn. Left. What? God damn, I wish I wish that would have been me. That'd be more money than I know what to fucking do with. And I'd figure out what to do with it. Bello Diamante. Here we go. What kind of truck is... Oh, it's an International. I like that. How do I open this big old fucking door? Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, did you see the look on Sharon's face after the funeral? Like, even during the funeral, I was like, dude, god damn, she looks like she's gonna die. Probably. Plus, if I remember right, I think they said uh, that actual concert, he donated like almost $20 billion to Children's Hospital and Parkinson's research. That's awesome. He deserves it. Because, honestly, somebody said that on Ozzy's deathbed, he's like, he sees a lot of himself in Youngblood. And, I kind of see that same feel. 190 million. Still, 190 million towards Parkinson's research and Children's Hospital. Awesome. I'm like, I, you know, take this for what it is, Batgirl. I could definitely see that sending it to a children's hospital and Parkinson's research, there's not a lot of things that have been done for Parkinson's research. And, you know, and children really are kind of our future. And to be totally honest, if it wasn't for people like Ozzy that are giving that money out to Children's Hospital, you know, people like little Josh wouldn't be here. Kids that get cancer and kids that get cancer and Parkinson's research really doesn't go really goes very unnoticed. And to be totally honest, and kids that have a problem with uh just basic everyday function. If you're a kid that has to go through life, like even in the situation that Mason was in growing up, when he was a kid, preteen, whatnot, kids like that deserve a chance to live with the possibility of the way that. And Ozzy gave money back on his deathbed, knowing that he can't do anything with the money, so the money's no good to him. And he could have given it to his wife, he could have given it to his kids, but at the end of the day, he gave it to a charity, which shows how much he loved giving back to his community. And I can't find a greater cause and a greater person for doing it like that. So, yeah, I could have given it to autism awareness, but at the end of the day, him giving back on his deathbed is what's going to get him into heaven, in my opinion. So, like I said, that's just my opinion, and it might be unpopular. But at the end of the day, I'm okay with what he did, and I'm not going to judge the man for it or the family for it. I just look at it from the perspective that if I ever had that kind of money and I said, "Hey, I'd make sure that my friends and my family are taken care of first." But if I was in that same situation that Ozzy was in, I would probably do the same damn thing, but probably for autism awareness and cancer research, or even Children's Hospital. I would probably do the same thing. No, from what I saw at the funeral, at his actual funeral, they looked like they were just heartbroken from the loss of him. And I don't think they care about the money because they're better off. Oh, I don't know. from what I heard, and I'm taking it with a grain of salt, Ozzy had a sit down with each and every one of his family members beforehand and said, "Hey, this is my plan." And, you know, Sharon stood there holding Ozzy's hand through the entire thing. And, you can't come across a family that's like that. So I don't think they really care that he gave Youngblood his heir, heir to the Prince of Darkness Kingdom. Exactly. If they were pissed off about that, that would just show how petty they really are. And I don't think they're that petty. Oh, yeah. One of a kind, Batgirl. One of a kind moment. There's so many people out there that are just like, dude, it's pretty damn cool that you get to see the way they did that. And I was like, dude, the concert was even that much cooler because all of Ozzy's, like, everybody that was a fan of Ozzy's showed up at his concert. And he allowed them to play with him. And, I couldn't have ended my life on a better circumstance than that. And I think that's where you kind of have to look at Youngblood. You have to look at Youngblood. You have to look at Zach Wilde. You have to look at everybody that played the concert. Oh, absolutely. 100%. I don't know. Like I saw her at the like watching the funeral video, and I don't know. Like she didn't seem like she was pissed at him. She didn't like she seemed like she was just as heartbroken as any of them. Oh yeah. But really, that's interesting. Oh. I think I am gonna go get a mower. Big mower. Here we go. I think I went the wrong way. But like I said, they gave me this farm to start out with. Hold on. I'm gonna go see something here. Okay. Oh, here we go. But like I said, I kind of like this. Can I buy that gas station? This might be the slowest trip to hell I've ever been on. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. What the fuck's that dude doing? Damage the goods, buddy. That was a pricey upgrade. I want to see what kind of tractor this is. White. Oh, an AGCO white 8810. Great. If I could buy in the gas station. Oh yeah. What? There's a diner. This place is pretty cool. I like it. Quite a bit. of does, but she kind of doesn't. You notice that Kelly kind of looks like Ozzy a little bit? I know she does. I don't think she's done anything in like probably forever. No. But I think I'm fixing to get off here, Batgirl. And here's my little tiny farm truck. Here's my tiny little farm. I might bring this back Monday for sure. So, like I said, really, but like I said, I appreciate you for being here, Batgirl. I appreciate you for the bits, homie. No, fuck. Ugh. I believe you. Because I've known about her as a musician for years, and I'm not up to date with everything that she's done. Honestly, I thought back in the day, I thought Ozzy's daughter was that Joan Osborne character that did that one song during the fucking 90s, and I was like, I guess she wasn't. I was like, oh, okay. That's cool, Batgirl. So, on the next episode, we're going to do more than just what we did. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of what I got in this game, and hopefully everything just kind of smooths itself out here. Obviously, I know that now. So, I gotta get off here before I get grounded by Susan and Jim. for being on his fucking TV for too fucking long. And I'm just kidding. You have fun at your concert tonight. Enjoy Cyndi Lauper, because this might be the very last attempt that you ever get to see her play live. I got a Solitaire 12, which I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm assuming it's probably a combiner or something, or... Oh! That's a grain trailer! That's what that is! Right there. I'm guessing this is for pesticides and fertilizer. This is probably another grain trailer. This is probably a cultivator. That, I want to say, is a seeder. I know what that is. That's a fucking great big ass fucking combine. Or, harvester. So I probably should go get a corn harvester too, if I decide that I'm going to do corn. So that being said, guys, I'm going to get off here. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day at Batgirl. I hope you have fun at your concert tonight. So that being said, stay positive, have fun, make great life choices. And just do what you do. And have a happy Friday. Have a happy week and weekday. And yes, I am stealing that one back, girl. Have a happy week and weekend. So that being said, I'm Joshua Danger. And I hope life gives you much more than lemons, because if all you're doing is eating fucking lemons, you're going to be a sourpuss by the end of the day. So that being said, have fun, stay positive, and don't be a sourpuss. Later. Peace.